time. Yeah. How come I turn on my cam and show my maxx, my dead maxx? What do I mean dead? Because my ESC just crap out on me. Within the 4 months of ownership of this maxx, my ESC is gone. My maxx, original maxx ESC is gone. But today's video is not about this. Yeah, after I installed the Y maxx and ESC crap out on me. Yeah, I'm very pissed. I will post up more of that Whistler video. You can see how pissed I was. I hotly bashed my Whistler that hot, and also land that hot. Well, anyway, let's stop talking about my Whistler. Come on, I always do that. Like to talk about something else. Yeah, I got a request, but not from my video. That's that request, not really a request, but I was chugging on someone else's video, and then somehow this guy saw what I was saying, and he was asking me, how can I break my bulkhead 3 times since I owned it 4 months ago? And all I can tell you guys is, to me, right? I don't know about the other people or you guys, whoever is looking at this. To me, the bulkhead, and the outer drive, the drive shaft, the outer drive, is a weak spot. The outer drive is the plastic, where the plastic, like the outer, where the plastic meet the metal. That's where it always breaks. Right, and the bulkhead, I crack it 3 times. How do I do it? Wow. Not really how I do it. It's how Traxxas designed the chuggy. Right. First, all I can say is the weight of this chuggy is almost the same as the Revo. Right. They designed it a little bit skinnier, right? No, I don't mean with this Y maxx. Like, don't look at this Y maxx, because after I install it, it just the ESC crap out on me, and I don't have any video after that. So this is all about the original arm with the original maxx, everything original, right? So it's all about the arm, right? The arm, the wheel, like all these parts. That's why I bring a screwdriver. Yeah, from the arm right here, where the white part here on the arm, and to the wheel right here. Why do I say that this part and this part create the cracking bulkhead? First, you guys have to understand. You guys see my video, you will know my area is snowing, right? So I pay on the snow. So cold weather make plastic brutal, more brutal than at summertime or when the temperature is right? So that's a good time to test plastic, right? Plastic, right? This plastic. So that's why I always test the stuff on this maxx. Also, I'm also trying to practice my jump, because jumping can really test a lot on a chuggy, and also in the cold, right? Okay, so let's go back to this. So why do I say this part create that crack? It's the design. It's all about the geometry, right? The back, when it land, let me put down this screwdriver. When the chuggy land, when it fly, it's level like this, right, on the ground. And then when you fly, your chuggy went up. And when it land, right, if you land it right, your 2 wheel will go first, or your one of the rear wheel will go first. But when you land it on one wheel, you can see, right? When you land it on one wheel, your shock will take the shock, and you're rolling, right? After you touch the ground, you're rolling. no matter what kind of angle you land it, right? You land it from the back, the shock will still take the force on the shock will take the force. Well, sorry. Let me pause this and fix this first. Okay. Yep, we're back. Yep. Okay, let me take off the shell so that it's easier for you guys to look at what I'm saying. So yeah, I just show you guys the geometry of the back when truggy, any RC that you jump with, when it land, the rear shock really will take most of the angle, right? Angle landing, like landing on any angle, it will take it. And also the force will transfer onto the shock when it land, right? Because it will land right here, right? I just show you guys. But if you land it at the front, right? I tried this maxx before. I do it at the front. What happened is, if the angle, it's so hard to do it with one hand. If the angle is like this, you can see the shock still taking the absorbing part, right? You can still see the spring moving. But on this angle, you can wow. Yeah, it's so hard to do this with one hand because I'm holding on to my phone, right? So yeah, you can see if it landed like this, it still will take the shock. But if it's on this angle, if you're landing head on, right, you can see the shock don't move that much anymore. That is when the pressure build up on the arm, right? The chest of the arm, either on the right or on the left. Yeah, that's the only that's the angle that is going to go, right? That is going to have force, right? Let me turn this off and fix this maxx again. Sorry. Okay, everybody. Yeah, I'm back. I fixed that already. Yeah, it's heavy. Like I said, the weight is almost like a Vivo. just a tiny little bit lighter. That's it. Very tiny. Yep. So you guys can see, I just show you guys the angle, right? What happened is I found that the angle where it is on the maxx is right here, where the angle of this bumper, right? At this point, it will start to create problem, right? Maybe some people didn't have this problem, but because they didn't land like this way. But I can tell you, this maxx, it like to nosedive. So if you're not careful enough, if you don't do it fast enough, or if yeah, you know what I mean. If you don't control it very well or fast enough, you will hit the front end, right? This is the only angle. You see the bumper, right? Where it's flat right here, right? Down here. That is the maxx angle. That is where it will start to break. This already on this angle. So you have to have like more than that angle for the wheel to land, or you will, well, one day, like if you keep doing that, like if you keep landing on the head or more than that angle, one day your arm will chase the pin holder. You see it here, right? Let me go to the front a little bit. The metal pin holder and the black plastic pin holder right here, right? It only hold on by one screw, right? So it's like a twisting effect. You have like this screwdriver. The middle point is this big thing, right? With you have a screw here, right? If you put a screw here, right, and the two side, right, this side and the other side is the pin, the pin going onto that or go through that. If your arm, right, chase, right? If this arm twists this way, right? If your wheel hit the ground, if one of your wheel, not two, like that angle, of course, if with that bumper angle like down here, you're going to hit both. But if you're on that angle and you hit one wheel, even if it's nice, like a nice landing on this wheel, just a little bit at the front, right? And the arm will twist this way because the wheel, you're hitting the wheel, so that your arm will twist this way, right? The whole arm, the lower arm. The problem is caused by the lower arm, right? When it twists this way, like I said, this is the middle part where the screw is on the pin holder. When the arm twists that way, it will push the metal and plastic pin holder this way, right? It will turn this way, and the screw still attached to the bulkhead, right? And it will twist this way. Look at the screwdriver, what it's doing, right? When the arm is pushing that pin holder, it will twist this way, right? With one screw holding on to the pin pin holder, right? When it pushes this way, and it will push the other arm the other way, backward. And think about it. You see, it's flat, it's parallel, right? The black pin holder, the metal pin holder, and the bulkhead is level, is lined up. So when it twists like this area on this side, right? The bulkhead right here, it will probably come out, right? Let me put this this fake pin holder. Either it's the metal one or the plastic one. When it twists this way, like if it twists far enough on this side, the pin will come out. So when you see a pin that come out of those two pin holder, you're not going to be so happy. You're going to start to crack your bulkhead soon. If you do it once, maybe okay. Twice, hard to know because you might not see the crack. Third time, I think your bulkhead will be done. So if you see your pin come out of this pin holder because of the twisting, and then the pin came out, you hope that you don't crack your bulkhead. I still don't know because of the twisting on this side is cracking on this side, or the cracking because of the force pushing onto this side. Because this side will have nowhere to go, and the screw is still attached, right? So when it pushes this way, that means there's a lot of force onto this side. Where is the power going to go, right? And this side, when it go this way, because it's parallel, right? The pin holder and the bulkhead is parallel, the lower bulkhead. When it do this, when it twists like this, the whole bulkhead want to go this way, right? Want to twist with the pin holder, right? You know what I mean? But the bad thing is the back. I cannot show you the back, but the back have the same system. It have also a pin holder too at the lower arm, right? Same design, but it have I think 2 screw on the bottom holding it, like screw onto that pin holder, and also 2 screw at the back. So it's stronger at the back. So it's holding tight at the back because it cannot flex like the front, right? You only have 1 screw, it flex, but it twists. It twists 2 way, right? Because they only have 1 screw. But the back one have 2 screw, so it won't twist that easy. So that means solid. So when this flex, the back don't flex, it don't flex together. Think about it. you either pull, like if it twists this way, right? If the pin holder twists this way, the bulkhead will be pulled on this side, and on this side it will be pushed in. So you either will like have too much force and crack this side, or have the force of the pull to crack and pull and break the bulkhead, like pull the bulkhead and crack it. It pull and crack it. This side will be push and crack it. So everybody, yep, you will probably ask me, what is the solution for this? The answer I can give you is the solution is not up to us. It's up to Traxxas. If they can redesign a new bulkhead, just redesign the lower bulkhead, right? The lower bulkhead with two screws. Lower bulkhead, like the two, and also the two pin holder, right? Or like the aftermarket armor pin holder. I mean, not pin holder, but the pin, right? They the aftermarket they did come out with screw on the pin, right? Arm pin, right? So how to do that is I leave the metal one there and take out the plastic one and give us a pin with a screw on there, for the back and for the front, like the screw, right? So that we can secure the lower arm, right, without having one more screw, right? I mean two screw, right? That's the only two solution, but that's all up to Traxxas what they want to do. If they really saw this video, or some other people have this problem, please show this video so that Traxxas can see it, right? So they can address the lower bulkhead, right? It's only the lower bulkhead. The top is quite fine, right? Maybe, the top I think should be fine. So that's it for this video, and that's it for one of the weak spot. And on the next one, I will talk about the drive shaft. It will be shorter, because I have to explain all this geometry stuff. That's why it's quite long, right? Okay, if you guys like this video, not with the screwdriver, give me a like. If you haven't subscribe to my channel. It will be a lot coming. I'm going to mob a lot on this maxx with GPM and maxx going into it, and the maxx motor. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I use the original one. And also you can see I already have the Y maxx, right? And the GPM what's that? GPM pin holder is coming too, right? Aluminum one. So nice video, like modify maxx coming. So hope you guys will subscribe and share this video so that a lot of people will know that what to avoid. You cannot avoid like landing bad, but they will at least know when they hear like problem or see the pin come out, stop running it, right? Fix it first, right? And see you guys.